Did you know that there are 12 specific steps that can completely transform the lives of those born under the sign of Leo this year, 2025? If you're a Leo, prepare to discover astrological secrets that will revolutionize your path to prosperity. Over the next few minutes, you'll learn a powerful sequence of actions that the stars have revealed specifically for your sign. This isn't generic advice that works for everyone. I'm talking about precise guidance, based on the unique energy that governs Leos. If you don't apply these steps by 2025, you may be missing out on the most favorable window of opportunity in the coming years. The planets are aligning in a very specific way to benefit those with the sun in Leo, but this energy won't last forever. Each step I reveal has been carefully studied through the most in-depth astrological analysis. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete map to activate your full Leo potential and attract the abundance the universe has prepared for you. But be careful, there's a secret in the 12th step that very few people know, and it's precisely this detail that makes all the difference between those who merely dream of prosperity and those who actually achieve it. First step. Recognize your natural inner strength. The first step to Leo's prosperity in 2025 begins with something many Leos underestimate: recognizing your own inner strength. You need to understand that you carry within you a unique solar energy, capable of illuminating any environment and transforming any situation. But here's the problem. Many Leos spend their entire lives without truly understanding the power they possess. They compare themselves to other signs, try to be something they're not, or worse, diminish their natural brilliance so as not to disturb others. This is a serious mistake that prevents the manifestation of true prosperity. Your inner strength is like a sun that never goes out, but you need to be aware of your own luminosity. When you recognize this strength, you automatically begin to attract situations and people that are aligned with your elevated energy. The universe responds to your inner vibration, and when you vibrate at the frequency of genuine confidence, opportunities begin to appear naturally. But be careful. Recognizing your strength doesn't mean being arrogant or boastful. It means having the humility to accept that you have been blessed with special gifts that must be used for the greater good. During 2025, the stars will constantly test your ability to maintain this self-awareness. There will be times when you will be tempted to doubt, especially when facing challenges or criticism. But remember, every time you question your own strength, you are blocking the natural flow of abundance. Prosperity flows naturally to those who know their worth and are not afraid to shine. Practice conscious self-affirmation daily. Look in the mirror every morning and recognize the powerful being that you are. This simple yet profound practice will program your subconscious mind to attract only experiences that confirm your natural greatness. Step 2. Develop your authentic leadership. The second essential step to Leo's prosperity is to develop your leadership authentically and naturally. Leo was born to lead, but there's a huge difference between leading with ego and leading with the heart. True Leo leadership doesn't impose, it inspires. It doesn't shout to be heard. It speaks with such truth that people naturally stop to listen. During 2025, the universe will place you in situations where your leadership skills will be tested and refined. These opportunities may arise at work, in your family, among friends, or even in online communities. The important thing is to be prepared to recognize these moments and act with the wisdom your sign carries. Many Leos make the mistake of trying to lead by imitating other leaders they admire, but this never truly works. Your leadership should be a reflection of your unique personality, your experiences, and your deepest values. When you lead authentically, people sense the difference and begin to naturally trust you. This trust is the foundation of any lasting prosperity, whether in business, relationships, or personal endeavors. An authentic Leo leader doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. They simply are. And when you simply are who you were born to be, the whole world conspires in your favor. Notice how great leaders throughout history have always shared this characteristic. They were absolutely unique and never tried to be copies of others. Practice leadership by example. Be the change you want to see in the world. When you lead your own life with excellence, you automatically inspire others to do the same, and this creates a network of positive energy that multiplies your opportunities for prosperity. Step 3. Cultivate relationships that nourish your energy. The third step to Leo prosperity is fundamental and often overlooked: cultivating relationships that truly nourish your solar energy. Leo is a sign that shines brightest when surrounded by people who recognize and value its natural light. But here lies the great challenge. Not everyone who approaches you has pure intentions or compatible energy. During 2025, it will be crucial to develop the ability to discern who truly deserves to be part of your inner circle. People who constantly drain your energy, criticize your dreams, or try to dim your shine are true obstacles to your prosperity. They act like clouds blocking the sunlight, preventing you from manifesting your full potential. On the other hand, healthy relationships act like mirrors that reflect and amplify your positive energy. When you surround yourself with the right people, your ideas flow better, your creativity expands, and your opportunities multiply. The secret is learning to attract people who vibrate at the same high frequency as you, while at the same time, gradually distancing yourself from those who only bring negativity. This doesn't mean being cruel or insensitive. It means having the wisdom to protect your energy and invest it where it will truly bear fruit. Prosperous relationships are those where there is mutual exchange, where both parties grow and evolve together. This year, pay attention to how you feel after interacting with different people. If you leave feeling energized, inspired, and motivated, this is a person who deserves more space in your life. If you leave feeling tired, discouraged, or questioning your own dreams, it's time to rethink the relationship. Remember, you have the right and responsibility to choose who walks alongside you on this journey to prosperity. Hey, if you're enjoying these special guidelines for Leo, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any astrological tips that can transform your life. And leave a comment telling me where you're watching from. I love hearing where my dear Leos are. Step 4. Transform your creativity into a source of income. The fourth step to achieving true prosperity is learning how to transform your natural creativity into a consistent source of income. Leo is ruled by the sun, the star of creation, originality, and personal expression. This means you carry within you virtually unlimited creative potential, but this gift often lies dormant because you don't know how to monetize it. During 2025, the universe will open specific paths for you to explore talents you may not even know you possess. Leo's creativity isn't limited to traditional arts like painting or music. It can manifest itself in problem solving, creating innovative solutions, developing unique products, or even in the unique way you communicate with people. The key is identifying your specific type of creativity and then finding practical ways to transform it into value for others. When you offer something genuinely creative and useful to the world, people are willing to pay for it because they feel they're receiving something special, something they can't find elsewhere. But be careful, for this to truly work, you must first value your own creativity. If you don't believe in the value of what you produce, how do you expect others to? Start small, experiment with different ways of expressing your talents, and see which generates the most interest and satisfaction for both you and the recipient. Over time, you'll discover that your creativity can become not only a source of income, but the main source of your financial independence. Leos who thrive are those who have the courage to invest in their unique talents, even when others don't initially understand what they're doing. Your creativity is your trademark in the world. It's what sets you apart from everyone else. Step 5. Develop unshakable self-confidence. The fifth step is to develop truly unshakable self-confidence that doesn't depend on the approval or validation of others. Many Leos live in a dangerous contradiction. They appear confident on the outside, but on the inside, they still depend on external recognition to feel valuable. This dependence is like an invisible chain that prevents the manifestation of true prosperity. Genuine self-confidence arises from a deep understanding of your own capabilities and the recognition of your inner values. When you develop this unshakable confidence, you become virtually immune to the destructive criticism and negative comments that inevitably come along the way of those who choose to shine brightly. During 2025, you will face situations that will directly test your self-confidence. These situations are not punishments. They are opportunities for empowerment that the universe places in your path. Each time you choose to trust yourself even when no one else does, you are building emotional muscle that will sustain your prosperity in the future. A truly confident person doesn't need to brag, doesn't need to belittle others to feel great, and doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. It simply operates from a place of inner certainty about your own worth. This magnetic energy attracts incredible opportunities because people feel they can trust someone who genuinely trusts themselves. To develop this self-confidence, start by celebrating small daily victories. Acknowledge every progress, no matter how small. Keep a mental or physical record of your achievements and talents. When doubt creeps in, and it will, you'll have concrete evidence of your ability. Remember, self-confidence isn't arrogance. It's simply the courage to be who you truly are, unapologetically. Step 6. Practice strategic generosity. The sixth step may seem contradictory when it comes to personal prosperity, but it's one of the most powerful. It's about practicing generosity strategically and consciously. Leos have a naturally generous heart, but this generosity is often misdirected, offered to those who don't appreciate it or even to those who might take advantage of it. Strategic generosity means being selective about where, how, and to whom you offer your energy, time, resources, and talents. It doesn't mean being selfish. It means being smart about your emotional and material investments. When you're generous with the right people and in the right situations, you create a current of positive energy that always returns multiplied. The universe operates based on the law of reciprocity, but this law only manifests when your generosity is genuine and well-directed. During 2025, pay close attention to the results of your generosity. If you constantly give and never receive anything in return, not even genuine gratitude, it's a sign that you're investing in the wrong places. On the other hand, when you're generous with people who truly value what you offer, the energy returns in unexpected and often surprising ways. It could be through new opportunities, important referrals, valuable knowledge, or simply through deeper and more meaningful relationships. Strategic generosity also includes being generous with yourself. Many Leos forget to apply their own kindness to themselves, becoming overly critical and demanding. Learn to treat yourself with the same generosity you offer others. Invest in your own growth, your needs, and your dreams. When you feel good about yourself, you have much more to offer the world in a sustainable and healthy way. Step 7. Stay focused on your main goals. The seventh step is crucial for any Leo who truly wants to thrive. Maintaining focus on your main goals without getting distracted by distractions that may seem interesting, but divert you from your central path. Leos have very intense energy, and when they get excited about something new, they tend to dive headfirst, forgetting other important commitments. This characteristic can be a great strength when well directed, but it can become an obstacle when there's no discipline to maintain consistency in long-term goals. During 2025, you'll be bombarded with opportunities, ideas, and possibilities that will seem very attractive. Some will be truly good. Others will be mere distractions disguised as opportunities. The ability to discern between what's truly important and what's merely interesting will be crucial to your success. To maintain this focus, you need to be absolutely clear about what your most important goals are. You can't have 10 different goals because then you won't be able to give enough attention to any of them. Choose a maximum of 3 major goals for this year, and dedicate your main energy to them. Anything that doesn't directly contribute to these goals should be considered secondary. This doesn't mean you should ignore other areas of your life. It means you must be clear about your priorities. When a new opportunity arises, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my main goals or further away from them? If the answer is that it does, you already know what decision to make. Focus also means learning to say no to good things when they interfere with essential things. This is one of the hardest lessons for Leos to learn because they like to be involved in many things at once. But true prosperity comes from excellence, and excellence is only possible when there is consistent focus. Step 8. Invest in your image and personal presence. The 8th step may seem superficial to some, but for Leos it is absolutely essential. Consciously invest in your image and personal presence because these are powerful tools for prosperity. Leo is ruled by the sun, the star that naturally attracts attention and radiates presence. When you don't take care of your personal image, you are wasting one of your greatest natural assets. But be careful. Investing in your image doesn't mean spending a fortune on expensive clothes or trying to impress others with ostentation. It means presenting yourself to the world in a way that reflects your inner value and communicates self-respect. When you present yourself well, people automatically assume you have your things together and are worth investing time and energy in. Your personal presence goes far beyond your physical appearance. It includes how you speak, how you position yourself, how you treat people, and how you occupy spaces. A Leo with a strong presence can positively influence any environment simply by being present. During 2025, several important opportunities will depend on the first impression you make. This could be in job interviews, important presentations, networking events, or even casual encounters that turn into valuable partnerships. Your personal presence is your emotional calling card. It's what people feel when they're around you. To develop this presence, start by taking care of the basics. Always stay clean and tidy, even on days when you're not leaving the house. Wear clothes that make you feel confident and comfortable. Practice standing up straight and smiling genuinely. Develop the habit of looking people in the eye when you talk to them. All these small details add up to create a magnetic presence that naturally attracts opportunities. Step 9. Develop multiple income streams. The ninth step is strategic and crucial for the financial security of any Leo. Develop multiple sources of income, so you don't rely exclusively on a single source of income. Leos have the energy to manage multiple projects simultaneously, as long as each aligns with their talents and core interests. Having only one source of income is risky at any time, but especially so in times of rapid change like the ones we're currently experiencing. During 2025, the universe will present several opportunities for you to diversify your income sources. These opportunities may appear in unexpected ways, through old contacts, new technologies, skills you already possess but have never monetized, or even through hobbies that can turn into profitable businesses. The key is to be open and attentive to recognize these opportunities when they arise. Start by identifying all your talents and skills, even those you consider basic or natural. People often don't realize they have valuable skills because they come easily to them. Then think about how each of these skills can be transformed into value for others. This could be through consulting, teaching, digital products, personalized services, or even partnerships with others who have skills that complement your own. The idea isn't to become a scattershot person who does a little bit of everything, but rather someone who has diverse ways of applying their core talents. For example, if you're good at communication, you could work as a speaker, communications consultant, content creator, and mentor all at the same time. Each source of income should feed and strengthen the others, creating a solid and sustainable financial ecosystem. Step 10. Cultivate patience with long-term results. The 10th step is perhaps the most challenging for Leo's impulsive nature. Cultivate genuine patience with results that will only manifest in the long term. Leos want to see quick results. They want their actions to have an immediate and visible impact. This urgency can be a quality when channeled correctly, but it can also be a trap that prevents the building of lasting prosperity. Life's greatest achievements require time to fully develop. It's like planting a tree. You can water and care for it every day, but you can't force it to grow faster than its natural pace. During 2025, you'll plant many important seeds. Some will germinate quickly and bear fruit this year, while others may take months or even years to fully develop. The temptation will be to focus only on those that yield immediate results and abandon those that require more time. But this would be a very costly decision in the long run. The most significant and lasting achievements are always those built with patience and consistency. Deep relationships, a solid reputation, recognized expertise, a sustainable business. All of these take time to truly establish themselves. To develop this patience, you need to learn to find satisfaction in the process, not just the end result. Celebrate small progress, acknowledge gradual improvements, and stay motivated through intermediate milestones. Create systems that allow you to track your progress, even when the final results aren't yet visible. Always remember that each day of consistent effort is contributing to something bigger, even when you can't see the bigger picture yet. Strategic patience is what separates those who achieve temporary successes from those who build lasting legacies. Step 11. Always keep learning and evolving. The 11th step is to maintain a constant growth mindset, always learning and evolving regardless of age or level of success. Leos may have a tendency to believe they already know everything they need to know, especially when they begin to gain recognition in a given field. But this mindset can be very dangerous for long-term prosperity. The world is changing at an incredible rate. New opportunities constantly emerge, and those who stop learning quickly fall behind. During 2025, your ability to adapt and learn will be tested repeatedly. New technologies, different ways of doing business, changes in people's behaviors, all of this will require you to remain flexible and curious. Leos who thrive are those who can balance confidence in their abilities with the humility to recognize that there is always something new to learn. This doesn't mean you need to question everything you already know. It means you need to be open to constantly expanding and refining your knowledge. Establish a habit of dedicating at least a few minutes every day to learning something new. It could be through books, online courses, conversations with more experienced people, observing trends in your field, or even through practical experience in new areas. The important thing is to keep your mind active and receptive. When you stop learning, you stop growing, and when you stop growing, others begin to surpass you. But when you maintain the attitude of a lifelong learner, new opportunities always open up because you can see possibilities others can't. Knowledge is an investment that always pays dividends, and unlike other investments, no one can take away what you've learned. Step 12. Practice gratitude and visualization daily. The 12th and final step is actually composed of two powerful practices that should become daily habits in your life. Genuine gratitude for what you've already achieved and clear visualization of what you still want to achieve. This combination is like an energetic magnet that attracts more prosperity into your life. Gratitude works because when you truly recognize and appreciate what you already have, you send a clear message to the universe that you know how to value the blessings you receive. This naturally attracts more things for you to be grateful for. But it can't be mechanical or forced gratitude. It needs to be a genuine feeling of recognition. Visualization, on the other hand, works by programming your subconscious mind to recognize and attract opportunities that align with your goals. When you regularly visualize where you want to go, you begin to make automatic decisions that bring you closer to those goals. During 2025, these two practices will become your most powerful tools for maintaining focus and motivation, even when facing inevitable challenges. Dedicate at least 10 minutes each morning to these practices. Start by mentally listing at least 5 things for which you feel genuinely grateful at that moment. They can be big or small. The important thing is to truly feel gratitude. Then visualize your main goals in detail. See yourself having already achieved what you want. Feel the emotions you would experience. Imagine the people around you. Visualize the environment, the details, everything as clearly as possible. This daily practice will keep you connected to your vision of the future and will program your mind to automatically seek out the right opportunities. But here's the secret that few know. The combination of gratitude with visualization creates a unique vibrational frequency that dramatically accelerates the manifestation of your desires. Now you know the 12 essential steps every Leo needs to follow to thrive in 2025. Each of these steps has been carefully revealed through in-depth study of the astrological energy that governs your sign. But remember, knowing the steps isn't enough. You need to apply them consistently in your daily life. True prosperity doesn't happen by chance. It's the result of conscious actions aligned with universal energies. The stars have created a unique window of opportunity for Leos this year. But this window only remains open to those who have the courage to act. Start today by applying at least one of these steps to your life. Choose the one that makes the most sense for your current situation and dedicate yourself completely to it. Once you've mastered this first step, add the second, then the third, and so on. Your journey to prosperity began the moment you decided to watch this video. Now it's your responsibility to turn this knowledge into action. You have everything you need to shine brightly and attract all the abundance you deserve. The universe is conspiring in your favor. The stars are aligned, and your Leo energy is at its peak for great achievements. The only question remaining is, are you ready to take the lead in your own success story? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more astrological guidance that can completely transform your reality. And tell me in the comments which of these 12 steps will you start implementing first.